Do you know? Has anyone seen the kids' film Up? Right, you know the little old man with the glasses on. I swear to you, we were playing away at Sunderland, and a live human version of the man in Up was there.
Hello, ladies and blokes, and welcome back to the Utter Bloke Nonsense podcast, the American FPL podcast from the other side of the pond. I am Rabbit.
And I'm JJ.
And we are American FPL fans hoping to bring a different perspective to the game we all love and hate sometimes, Fantasy Premier League. Yes, we're here to discuss our game week 19 and 20 reactions. The fixtures and the news are coming thick and fast in the Premier League. So, yeah, pretty crazy couple game weeks. I think the results have been pretty unpredictable overall, to be honest. Like, in game week 19, I used my free hit, which was horrible. It honestly rivals the free hit from last year. You remember when everyone used their free hit on the big blank game week?
Yeah.
It was sort of like that. Yeah, I mean, like, it was like pretty horrible, like middling, like 30 something points. Horrible. But yeah, we can get into that just in a bit. But JJ, would you want to start with your team?
For sure. Yeah. To start out, I honestly don't even know how I did in game week 19. It was not good. I think it was over 100k red arrow, and I've erased it from my memory. I did the Men in Black stick thing in myself.
I feel like it was a pretty low scoring game week overall. Yeah. But
yeah, I think I actually had like 20 something points. Like, it was really bad. It was, that was one of my worst game weeks. I think it followed, but because the game week before was also bad. So I was around 550k for ranks. I'd fallen down the ranks quite a bit, unfortunately. But this week, bouncing back a little bit. 4-point green arrow. I had my differentials honestly didn't even really hit. I mean, cash was pretty good. I'll take a Defcons from Chalaba and Mukiele. And Dallo has just been a flop. That was a mistake. And then luckily, a lot of my threats did not haul. Ekatike, funny, we mentioned this last week too. Ekatike is a threat despite being in my team. But yeah, he is injured. He's also a risk to play against Arsenal, which is not ideal. Bukayo Saka, I don't know how he got this 4-pointer. I guess, he got an assist, but he only played like 30 minutes or so, 35 maybe. Urian Timber got Defcons. Is that how he got a 3-pointer?
That'd be news to me. Let's see.
Because he didn't get a clean sheet.
He did not get a clean sheet.
And he probably got Defcons and a yellow.
Let's see. Yep, he got 10. 10 Defcons. Yeah.
All right, that's a rare Timber Defcon, actually.
I know.
Mark Gay, just a normal 2-pointer. And wait, what happened to Palace won, right?
No.
They lost
to Newcastle. 2-0.
Oh yeah. At Newcastle they lost. Yeah, they've been on a real skid lately. Crazy. The fixtures are kind of all blending together, honestly. Well, Raya, he conceded 2 goals. The first goal was just not his fault at all. I mean, I don't think he is ever gonna keep a clean sheet. Arsenal have struggled to do so lately. And Gabriel served the first goal up on a platter. He should have gotten an assist, honestly, in FPL for that, because he just fed Evan Nilsson like right into a spot where all he had to do was tap it in. But 9-pointer from him still. He is just inevitable. It's not even really fun because like he's just such a cheat code in FPL. Yeah. But I am very glad I brought him in. My one transfer this week was Hincapié to Gabriel, and that paid off. He's somewhat he's more of a differential right now than he probably ever will be. Although, I mean, not even right now. He was more of a differential last game week. I think by next game week he just continues to rise in price and for people to bring him in. And yeah, I think that eventually he's just gonna become like a auto. You have to own him because he's a huge threat. The goal he scored wasn't even off of a set piece either. It was super jammy, deflected, ping ponged around. Yeah,
Well, he was like where a midfielder should have been. He was like playing midfield in that first half for real. Like
he was.
it was crazy.
Yeah, it was weird. I mean, like Arsenal's. They played well. I mean, they conceded more goals than average, but it was a deserved win. But their setup was weird because Rice was also playing really high up, and then Gyökeres, he was playing really high up, but he also was just like basically invisible that game. So
I mean, he's a bum. Yeah.
yeah, he's such a flop. It's crazy. But yeah, the rest of my team, Morgan Rogers finally gets a return. He's so highly owned, it's wild, but the fixtures are solid, so I guess I get it. But yeah, I'll take a return from him. I mean, John McGinn was the one who really hauled in that game, and he did a really funny. I don't know what this celebration was, but it was kind of awesome. For the first goal he scored, he like crouched down and put his arms up. But yeah, I'll take a Rogers assist. Antoine Semenyo. I still have him for this game against Tottenham too, which is probably not the wisest move. He looked kind of like half phased out during this game. He wasn't getting off the pitch as much as the other Bournemouth guys were, and I don't know. I feel like he might be he is going to be going to Man City in the next couple of days. All signs point to, but he's probably going to play against Tottenham, and I think he's halfway out the door already. I mean, although he still takes throw-ins, he had some dangerous throws. And Tottenham are bad.
If you believe the Arsenal insiders, Semenyo is a gooner, so he didn't want to play well against Arsenal, but he will smash it against Spurs. That is what's going to happen. Then he's going to.
That's hilarious. He said he only wants to go to Man City. So
yeah, that's freaking slop. Like it's
that's damning. I feel like if he actually was a gooner, he would not want to go to the team that's rivaling them in the title race. Even though City fan at this point, I don't think we're going to. I think that we just have an injury crisis now, so we're probably not going to challenge Arsenal. But still, maybe Semenyo will help. I like him. I talked myself into him on a couple pods ago, saying I think he'll be good for us. So yeah, we'll see. Phil Foden has been a bit of a 2-point merchant lately. I have more pressing transfers that I need to make, so he will stay in my team, but I wouldn't keep him if I had unlimited transfers. He would be out of there just because he hasn't looked super dangerous. He's playing a little bit deeper now, and yeah, he's just not. Especially for how much he costs in FPL. I think that Cherokee a better asset. I think like Bruno G and Rice are better assets. I think you could be using your money better elsewhere. Igor Thiago was the real hero of the game week, though. 17-pointer. He sort of became a differential, weirdly, because so many people had sold him in the past couple of... Actually, I think the past like 2 or 3 game weeks, really. Some people sold him to Ekatike, including my co-host here. And yeah... I mean, I don't know. I might have sold him too if I was not strapped for transfers and just like going one transfer a week. But it worked out. Hat trick, crazy haul. I liked how he hugged Beto after he scored his third goal. It was the shithousery, the likes of which we haven't really seen this year, honestly. Is pretty awesome. And yeah, Holland's third straight blank game week, or not blank game week, but just blank, which sucks, obviously. But he's still Holland. He'll still be the best captain. And any week that, like the first week I don't captain Holland will be the week that he gets a crazy haul. So I'm going to continue to captain him as long as the fixtures are good. Maybe when they play Arsenal, but he had a pretty good game against Arsenal, so he's my captain. The biggest harms to my rank were Cunha. Also, really Bruno G is pretty highly owned still.
Yeah.
Rice, who I have brought in. Crazy Calvert-Lewin. He has a pretty good effective ownership now. It was his first blank in a long time this week.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was nice that Saka didn't haul, and that a lot of these guys had meager hauls. It was a solid game week. Yeah, I just wanted to look at my. Oh wait, where is it? The transfers? Yeah, here we go. Huge transfer. I'm really happy. I got the 8-point gain off of that. If I hadn't made that transfer, I would have had a red arrow. So that would have been tough. But these are also funny. Some of them are solid, and some of them are really terrible. The top transfers of the game week.
I think most of them are shambolic. Yeah, it's like
I'd say -12 and -13 is like just
terrible.
Real tragic for sure.
I mean, yeah,
Rice
imagine
to
going
Rogers.
to Bowen. Like now, you just don't even want Bowen at all.
Yeah,
it's just like,
dude, West Ham are awful. It's crazy.
He only gets DEFCONs, Bowen.
Did he get DEFCONs again? Is that
Yes,
got a
that's why he has
4-pointer?
4.
That's
Yeah.
hilarious. All right, yeah, that's tough.
Is that the first time he's done it this season too?
Yeah, he did it before. He's the only striker to have ever gotten DEFCONs, and he's done it twice. Yeah, I mean, I think 4 points for a striker is honestly all right as far as the FPL strikers go right now. But that's mostly a joke because West Ham are just really in the dirt right now. They're in the mud. I honestly, if you gave me pretty good odds and you had me pick between West Ham and Wolves to get relegated, I might pick West Ham to get relegated and Wolves to stay up if it was plus odds. If it was like 2-1 odds, I might take that. Wolves at least, and I'm not a gambling addict, as promised. No, but no, Wolves looked really good, and maybe it was just because they were playing against West Ham. But yeah, Semenyo to Rogers, solid. Virgil to Gabriel, great move. Liverpool defense just continues to be in the mud. Rice to Rogers, though, that is a disaster. I would even even moving forward, I would so much rather have Rice than Rogers. And maybe I'm biased because I just brought him in. There's definitely some risk there. The transfer pile up, and his knee's probably still bad. But I liked how high up on the pitch he was playing today, and I think that he'll continue to be one of the best set and forget midfielders in FPL. He snuck into the top, the team of the season as well. Incapié to Gabriel is the move I made. Worked out nicely. And then, Thiago to Bowen. Just tragic. A real tragedy. But actually, Bowen might not be that bad. But I would still so much rather have Thiago in my squad. Especially Bowen probably isn't even on pens. So, yeah, it's tough.
I'm not touching West Ham. That's the thing. Like, I mean, you don't lose to Wolves. You don't lose to Wolves.
Their first win all season. They literally had 2 draws, no wins. And they gave them a beating down too.
Yeah.
It wasn't like it was like a close game. No.
Honestly, like that's like a sackable offense. I'm not gonna lie. Like it's like,
Yeah.
oh my god.
I mean, Amorim is available. They should
Amorim is
sack.
available.
They should sack Nuno and bring in Amorim. Portuguese switch up.
Well, I feel like Lopetegui and Amorim, they're like they're like two sides of the same coin, and I'm sure West Ham would love it. The West Ham supporters would love it. They love the three at the back. It's their
Yeah.
identity as a club.
Is Lopetegui available? Oh no, he's managing Qatar. He's he's not on the market. They've got a World Cup bid to prepare for. That's hilarious. Although he has left managerial positions very sacrimoniously before big tournaments before, because he was the manager of Spain before like a Euro, and then he was interviewing to become the Real Madrid coach, and they found out about it, and they were like, "Dude, the Euro's about to start. Why are you interviewing for this other job?" And they sacked him, and then he got sacked as the Real Madrid manager after like 3 months. So yeah, kind of sad, but he cooked in the Premier League for a couple of years. Also, another goalkeeper manager, so they could go from one goalie to another with the Nuno to Lopetegui move. So I'm for it. But yeah, that's my team. I'll pass it off to Rabbit to show his.
Yes.
Oh yeah, wait, I have to remove mine first.
Yep,
All right, cool.
You have the control. Okay. 5-point red arrow, but factoring in, I did have a -4 this week. I'm calling it a gray arrow. I'm coping. So I held on to Rice, thankfully, who was my big performer, as you can see here. And yeah, I mean, I'm surprised Thiago didn't kill me more. Going into Sunday, I think I was on a 14-point green arrow. I think it was huge. And then Thiago just totally wiped it out, which was disappointing. And Ekatike didn't help me at all, being injured and all. And Pickford as well. So my -4 was I transferred out Lacroix for Gabriel. Like, got pretty much paid for itself. Then if Pickford got his clean sheet like he was supposed to, that would have been fantastic because, yeah, like I did not really see Brentford coming out that strong, especially Everton at home. I was like, I don't know, but I'm still glad just to be off of Raya for the most part because Raya was pretty annoying, and I think Pickford's got better fixtures going forward. It's okay he didn't get his clean sheet this past week, but he's got better fixtures coming up. So
for sure,
and I'm just good.
I think in the
I'm happy
long
to have
run,
a piece. Yeah, I'm happy to have.
They scored the same this last game week.
Yeah,
and in the long run, I think he'll just do better fixtures. I am honestly Raya against this weak Liverpool attack. I feel like he could pop off, could be a clean sheet. But after that, the Arsenal fixtures continue to be not the best, and Everton's fixtures are very good. So I think it's still the right move. I would have Pickford too if I had like unlimited transfers to make that move.
Yep, and Anderson, I feel like, man, I feel like the 2 goals Fulham conceded were pretty soft. Not gonna lie.
One was offside.
Oh my god, yes. The first goal was okay. Maybe I'm trying to like think of like because like I feel like we've discussed semi-automated offsides before, and I'm sort of a semi-automated offsides booster. Okay, I'm like a big fan of it. I'm like, okay, this is a standard we can all agree upon, but I'm just like the announcers didn't really like. I need an explanation, I think, just because was he in the air or something? Like how was the camera angle so bad? And you could tell he looks off because of the lines on the pitch, and those are the things that also don't lie, other than semi-automated offsides. It's like you go off the lines on the pitch, and it looks so obvious. And when they gave it, I was like, oh, I don't know. So the first goal was very questionable, and then the second goal was also just bad defending from Anderson, which was uncharacteristic of him. But so yeah, I did feel sort of bad about that because I was like, oh, Ekitike is not starting. Beautiful. Anderson can get a clean sheet because the only chance Liverpool have of scoring is with Ekitike, and then they had to get a cheeky, fraudulent offsides goal and a really just poorly defended one at the end. So that felt sort of bad. And I guess there were some fine margins going on this past week. Maybe it's Cope, but I think so. O'Reilly was on a 9-pointer before that goal went in the Chelsea match, and that was painful. I was just because Chelsea, we deserve to lose for our crimes against football, and it was really disappointing for my FPL team. Honestly, did we really deserve to win that match? Well, City didn't really deserve to win it either, so I guess it's fair. But
yeah, City were terrible. I say that as a City fan. We were so bad.
A fantastic result would have been 0-0. Oh, I would have loved that. But yep. Gabriel coming in, as you mentioned. Gahey. I mean, I had to let go of one of the Palace defenders. I think Lacroix did outscore Gahey by 1 point, which is just a cruel FPL fate there, I guess. But I'm still going to keep Gahey. I mean, he had I didn't watch the game, but he did have a header from a set piece that looked pretty close range, and
he almost
look at
scored
a goal. Yeah.
Yeah.
And when Gahey goes to City, I'll get this sweet quadruple up on City, and it's going to rock.
I need it. Please, if you're listening, please bring him in. We need a center back. We just recalled like a youngster from loan from.
I did see that.
What's it called? A championship team, and yeah, like especially because Ake can't really play 90. Like I don't know what Pep's gonna do, but we're in a tough spot here.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Rodri center back. But that's like Trench's flashbacks. He was good, but it's just not. You don't really want to see it.
Did Guardiola really break his leg?
Yeah, he broke his tibia. I think it was like tibia.
It didn't look like
one
a
of
leg
those
break.
lower leg bones.
Yeah, that was crazy. How when you said Achilles, I thought it was Achilles. But at the same time, I was just like, that would be sort of crazy, because like. Yeah, it was just weird how he fell. Like,
it was very awkward. It was an awkward coming together. I forget who it was on Chelsea, but fuck that guy, whoever it was. No, I'm kidding. It wasn't really. It was honestly just a true coming together. But as soon as it happened, I could tell it was super awkward, and I was like, nope. And then obviously he stayed down in like a situation where you definitely shouldn't have, because they almost allowed a counterattack goal. And so I knew it was bad. Yeah, it looked like an Achilles for sure, because it was like the back. He was holding like the back of his leg, the back of his ankle.
Also, like, he didn't look to be like that much in pain, I guess. Like, he was like, I can't continue, obviously, but he wasn't like, I'm dying over here, He's like, and usually that's the sign of an Achilles. It's like,
yeah,
it's like not that painful. It's like weird. A lot
you
of
just
time.
Can't really move your foot. Yeah,
yeah.
But no, he's just a warrior. He's Croatian. He's just. That's just his culture right there.
Chelsea are sort of the best team at getting City players injured, now that I think about it.
This is true. Yep, unfortunately. Kevin De Bruyne.
Yeah.
I don't know who else. That's the main one. And that, like, honestly ruined his career, so that's tough.
It was the beginning of the end.
His hamstring was never the
same. And his eye socket. But,
oh, yeah.
Going on to the midfield, Rogers, Foden, Semenyo, we share those players, but Rice, we love it, and that's he was Irish Rice this past week. He wasn't British Rice, he was Irish Rice, because this is the Rice we want to see. Okay. Yeah, the obligatory def cons, 3 bonus, 2 goals, and Rice just has so many routes to points. He takes the corners. He could take a free kick. Yeah, really good. And I have Blanking Holland. That's what we're calling him now, Blanking Holland. But yeah, just looking at my transfers, this -4 almost paid for itself. Oh, it sort of did, I guess. But
You got there. You got there.
it
Still
was
2 points gained.
if Pickford got a clean sheet, I would have been like, wow, I'm gonna take a -4 every week now. But
It's really I'm debating taking a -4. It's really Trench's time for both of us. Like I don't know, my team just feels like shit. It's tough.
well, I feel like my team feels like shit too, but I think I've just been tinkering too much. Going into this week, I really wanted to wildcard because it looked like Rice was not going to play. And then I did not like Gahey, my double Palace defense against Newcastle, which I was correct to be suspicious about. I needed Gabriel, but didn't want to get rid of Timber at the same time. I still I wanted to double up on, so I wanted to change Raya. I want to change Foden. I still want to change Foden to someone. I was very close to going Gabriel, Timber, Saka, and taking out Rice because he was gonna be missing the game. But I think this game week has taught me that I need to be a little bit more patient. I've been ripping up my team too much. Going to the double Palace defense was definitely reactionary and bad. Even hopping on Rodgers this early has probably been a bad look.
Yeah.
And even going for Ekatike, getting rid of Thiago. I mean, I suck at striker transfers a lot of the time, so that's it. And the returns are pretty fickle. I am not going to go after Thiago. I can't do it. I am not going to go back. I'm not going back.
It's not
I went
worth
back to
it.
Foden, and I got some returns for it. And I think his ownership is going to start to tank again, which is fine for me because I think I want to go to Palmer or something, or Pruno if he's back, maybe.
I think Bruno apparently might play. I would say wait until after City, but honestly, even that City matchup is not that scary right now because City are going to be garbage. So,
and that Fletcher bounce, it's gonna be good.
Darren Fletcher is going to cook. It really is Darren Fletcher now.
Mm-hmm.
I misspoke about the guy who beat Chelsea last time as the caretaker, that it was Darren Fletcher, when really it was Michael Carrick, I think. Yeah. But yeah, now Darren Fletcher actually is the caretaker. And yeah, I don't know. I think the vibes are probably going to be a little bit better at United. It might help.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm going to see if this will work on StreamYard. I'm going to hit this. Did that work?
Yeah.
Okay. I just have to highlight my game week 19 free hit because going into the game week, we were recording and I was like, "Oh my god, I have my free hit. Maybe my game week is saved." And then I end up with this. What did Cherokee do? DEFCON.
You got DEFCON.
Weasel. Oh my god. That is crazy. So the only player who returned was Palmer, and Tarkowski, of course, sitting on my bench with 9 points. I thought I was being so slick with the double Forest keepers because Victor and Sells have been sort of rotated recently. I don't know if Sells been a little injured or something, but I was like, oh, Daichi definitely gonna clean sheet here or 0-0, something like that. And I'm gonna get these keeper points no matter who the Forest keeper is, and that'd be a sick differential. And Forest just decided to shit the bed. And Hall, what did he get here? He got DEFCONs, but should have got a clean sheet. Van Heck, how do you concede 2 to West Ham, man. How do you concede 2 to West Ham? Like even
That's also
away,
a fireable offense, honestly.
it should be. Hurtula. I mean, don't tell Todd Bowley. Hurtula's not on the market.
Yeah, yeah. If
But
Turtula's available, Todd Bowley would snap him up for sure.
Disgrace of the week. I mean, I would have sacked Amorim after this. This was a sackable offense. Drawing to
Awful.
Wolves, 1-1 at home, and no clean sheet for Dorgu there, of course. I mean, this was just
back-to-back
a
draws
train wreck.
against Wolves and Leeds is pretty dire. I understand. Even though they're doing better, like, that's just shit.
Yep, and Cunha was no good this week. I mean, yeah, this is just it couldn't have gone worse, pretty much. Like, I
It's
guess
tough.
Palmer was the only player, or like I sort of got away with it. I mean, but like again, like if he plays the whole game, maybe he gets bonus here. But yeah, that was rough. And then yeah, just going to game week 20, but I was tweaking too much. That's the thing. I was tinkering too much. I needed just to stick with the players I picked for the most part because I would have had a garbage game week anyway. I mean, I guess I had to use the free hit, but yeah, I just have to learn to be a little bit more patient. Like, and I do have to wait until these double game weeks and blank game weeks become more clear because I am not going to use my wild card without it. I have to
Same.
rock with it.
Yeah.
So,
Actually, this is a good conversation point about, I mean, patience first off. I 100% agree. My team is so screwed with injuries that like I didn't need to bring out Hincapié, but that worked out well, and all the other transfers have been out of necessity because Richards had to get the surgery. I mean, Minte, I guess I didn't need to bring him out, but he's a doubt against City again, and I would have only had 3. I would have potentially had a complete blank because I had 3 injured players sitting on my bench. But in terms of chips, definitely, this isn't just me. As I've like read and watched some other content about chip usage this second half of the year. And yeah, you should always pair your wild card with a bench boost, and you should use your free hit during blank game weeks and your triple captain during double game weeks, and maybe wild card bench boost also. You could target some double game weeks with those. So yeah, I think that for the listeners out there, that's kind of how I think in the second half of the season, when some of that fixture pile up / fixture thinning out starts to happen, that's the perfect time to use your chips, as Rabbit was saying. So,
and I think we can both say that. I mean, Mike, I think I was more extreme, but those AFCON transfers, we got a little frivolous with those.
Yeah. I was terrible. I made my team worse, legitimately, by making those
same.
transfers.
No, like I got 2. I was like, oh, who cares? I'm gonna, yeah. I made so many sideways moves, and yeah, was bringing in players too. Like I brought on Rodgers too early, got rid of when I saw Isaac was injured. I was like, okay, I could TK. Now's the time. But
yeah. I would have been better off keeping Vicario, as much as that like physically hurts to say it. He's scored better than Raya. The Calafiore to Hincapié ended up being fine. I've definitely brought in Rodgers too early. I brought in Chris Richards, which that was a disaster. He played 1 game and got injured. So yeah, it was just tough. Yeah, those AFCON transfers they hurt more than they helped. So yeah, I think that's a lesson. And I'll say that a lot of the content creators got it right. A lot of them were saying just use one or roll them. You might need more later. And I was like, no, I'm going to use 4. I can still roll 1 transfer.
I
And then
know.
Chris Richards got injured, and I
Like,
wasn't even rolling anymore.
It's like I played the whole season on 1 transfer. I could
Yeah.
I could live with it.
For sure. But yeah, I do think I can't roll. Unfortunately, I have to transfer out Semenyo after this game week. And then after that, I'm rolling. I think Semenyo against. The one other thing I wanted to say, actually, now that we can go into like future team plans, I think that if you still have Semenyo, do not sell him. I think that this Tottenham at home is a great fixture.
Yes.
They don't necessarily allow a ton of goals, but their defense isn't great. They're not like clean sheet merchants. And I think Semenyo will want going away, Hall, and I think he'll want to go out with a bang. I made him my vice captain, mostly for the banter, because I don't think Holland's going to get benched. But I do think, and he's like kind of a differential too now, so I think he's good. And yeah, weird team for me this week. Raya and Gabriel double up. Not mad about it. Liverpool's attack is pretty poor. I could see them getting held to a clean sheet, especially since it's at the Emirates. Matty Cash versus Palace. Palace are just bad. I feel like Cash would get a clean sheet.
Yep.
Chalobah against Fulham. Debating whether I should do him or Dallo against Burnley. But I don't know. Dallo's been so bad. Like I don't have any faith in Dallo at this point. But I don't know if you have thoughts on that. Because you're a Chelsea guy.
I mean, I think both teams having virtually no manager now are probably going to be pretty conservative. I think it's like either would be fine. I mean, Dallo might not start, I guess. Well, I don't know. United don't have the players available, so I guess Dallo will start. But yeah, I think they're both just going to be pretty conservative. I wouldn't expect an attacking return, though, so I would just go off that.
Yeah. I thought Chalobah was good against City. He
Chalobah's always
wasn't
good.
attacking a lot, but he was just barging guys off the ball. Mukiele against Brentford. I'm going to try to start Mukiele as much as possible. I also kind of like him as a Thiago handcuff. I think if hopefully either Thiago scores or Mukiele gets a hat trick. And when Sunderland get hat tricks, Mukiele almost always gets 3 bonus. So I just like him a lot as an asset. He's kind of a beast. I brought in Decky Rice for Minte. I had the money to do it, and I'm points chasing. No, I think that Rice is a really good set and forget midfielder. I actually think that Liverpool at home is a fixture to target as well. I'm so down. I just think they're bad.
They're not good. Yeah, the ticker lies. They're like a gray. Anything,
And I don't know. Maybe they'll turn it around, but they didn't really look good against Fulham. They have no attackers who are healthy, and Konate is bad. He made another mistake for their goal. That game was awesome though. The Reed goal was such a banger.
Oh yeah.
Rodgers Palace away. It's fine. I don't know if he's going to score. Palace defense has been pretty bad lately, even at home. So I'm happy to have him in the squad.
It's like if they're gonna sit back and let Rodgers have the ball sort of on the edge of the area, that's where he cooks.
Yeah, he's gonna let it rip.
He's gonna score 5 goals outside the box. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be .005 xG, and he'll score 5 goals.
Yeah,
the content creators will be mad.
Seething.
He's an anti-xG merchant. I think that this Brighton fixture for City's good. I like Brighton at home. I feel like our attack has been really rough lately. We have not put up a lot of XG, and we have not scored a lot either. But I think that we're going to be on the attacking foot because we really don't have a lot of center backs. We're going to need to win by outscoring the other team, and that's also kind of how you beat Brentford because they're so feisty. They pick up late goals, or Brighton. I mean, they pick up late goals. They are always annoying against Man City, so I hope we put a lot of goals past them.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over Brighton's most recent results here. So they got a clean sheet against Burnley recently, their
Yes.
most recent result. Then they conceded 2 against West Ham. Conceded 2 against Arsenal.
That's
Arsenal,
worse. That's
a bad
worse
attack.
than West Ham. Yeah, no,
it's true.
okay.
It's true. They kept a clean sheet against Sunderland at home. Then they conceded
Sunderland are
2.
so bad at scoring.
They
Sorry, go
conceded
ahead.
2 to Liverpool. Bad.
That's worse than everything else. How do you? That's
Then-
crazy. No.
Then they conceded 1 to West Ham. Like their defense has been bad. It's been
Yeah.
bad. And,
Well, yeah. Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, that's all I'm gonna say. I think City will do fine in terms of chances, but yeah, we'll see. I mean, City just did look dysfunctional in the second half, for sure.
Yeah, I don't know. Our attack has been struggling, but yeah, I think the Brighton thing that I said before in the season, although it was looking like maybe it wasn't, it's still true. They're the type of team that will concede a goal and score a goal in almost every single game. Like they're no Sunderland, they're no like Crystal Palace of old where there's some 0-0s or some 1-0s. They are not really a clean sheet team, and that's why like Verbruggen was never really that interesting of an FPL asset to me because the clean sheets are it's tough to come by for Brighton in general. So that's my squad. Thiago would be the last guy in there, and then my bench. I wonder. So yeah, Ekitike versus Arsenal. Do we start him, and if he plays, maybe he'll score? Or do we bench him because it's probably going to be a late cameo and Liverpool's attack is just mediocre?
I sort of have to play Akitikaka, but that's just because my team is screwed. I mean, I could go 5 at the back again.
Whoops.
Which would be crazy.
Yeah.
But
I was debating it. Before I had Rice, I could do a 5 at the back, which would actually not be bad. But if any of my players didn't play, then I would have a full on blank, and I didn't want that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think a 5 at the back is that bad. With Defcons, it's not a bad strategy.
Yeah, I mean, better than a blanking striker. Or a striker comes on for 30 minutes, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll think about it.
I also think the comments from Slot, I feel like have been at least like thinking about how he's made comments before. I feel like he's not going to play. I think I'm starting to maybe understand the Slot lingo. And I think he's like, I hope he'll play. It's not as he said it's not as bad as Isak, which immediately is like, all right, that means it's pretty bad though.
Yeah, I mean,
that's even comparing the two.
I know, it's like, what do you mean? Like, yeah, it's not as bad as a season-ending injury. Okay,
a broken leg.
Yeah, maybe it's 3/4 of a season bad. It's like,
yeah. So it wasn't super inspiring.
Yeah, that does sound pretty bad. He's playing Dutch mind tricks on us, maybe.
Yeah, he's too chill. I don't know. It's not like Arteta, especially after this Rice game week, if Arteta says he's not sure if a player is going to play, that means that they're playing 90 minutes.
Yeah, no, he does like garbage reverse psychology. Like,
yeah.
Or it's just like, but it's like sort of shallow. Yeah, like the Dutch are more mischievous and abstract. It's hard. It's hard.
Yes.
Okay.
Like Arteta is this is the same guy who had pickpockets come to the team dinner to try to make a point that the players need to stay on their toes. He loves a mind game, and it's not like the pickpocket thing is like so heavy-handed, and like he traumatizes players. And it's the same thing with this injury thing. He is creating a precedent for when a guy's really injured, the fans are gonna be like, "Oh, but you could probably play. It's just Arteta." Or on the other hand, when Saka's hamstring is falling off by the bone, he still plays him 90 minutes every game week. And yeah, I've had it up to here with Arteta, man. But
He's next on the chopping block.
yes, yeah. I mean, Maresca's available. I feel like Maresca could cook with that Arsenal squad.
Oh my
So,
god.
and then Chelsea hires Arteta. Arteta would like show up to Todd Bowley's house in the middle of the night with like a gun, and be
Yeah.
like, "This isn't real. This was part of my lessons to you. You need to
Yeah.
trust me."
This is my head coach lesson. Yeah. This is,
He's like, "Is this a gun or is this a duck? We need to all see the duck."
yeah, like there could be a merry-go-round where Southgate goes to Arsenal, Amorim goes to Chelsea, and Maresca goes to United. And that
would be awesome.
So sick.
Southgate is Southgate actually in these? Southgate to United would be so stinky.
I think that's probably going to happen.
I feel like I have not. That's just. That's like the dark timeline. That feels like we're living in a dark timeline if that happens, and we are. So,
I mean, should we talk about the sackings?
We probably should. I thought you were gonna say, or another manager got sacked. The manager of Venezuela.
No,
not the national team, the country.
yeah.
But yeah, that's the worst sacking of them all. Yeah, I mean, we definitely should. Yeah, I want to hear from you since you, I'm sure you have some Maresca thoughts.
Yeah, we can start with Chelsea. I mean, okay, Maresca walked away from the Chelsea because our owners are terrible. I hate our owners. I don't think we're winning anything under them, anything substantial, that is.
The Conference League.
The Conference League, I mean, I love lording that over every other club. And same with the Club World Cup. I mean, it's so funny because no one else will get a chance to win it for 3 years. So, but these like, I mean, Poch walked away as well, and like I was never really a Poch guy. I was never really a Maresca guy. But when you get these managers who aren't even that great, in my opinion, like just be like, I can't even deal with these guys. Like it's just that is really tough. That's I like, and yeah, we're gonna hire the Strasbourg guy. He's not gonna last very long. I mean, there's no like United and Chelsea are trying to do the same thing. Their boards and ownership are trying to do the same thing. They want to make decisions for the coach, or like traditionally what would be a manager's role, and trying to like they won't sacrifice the project or put in peril the project because the manager wants like to do something else, even though that like Maresca and Poch both earned some capital. They had some capital to burn, and they and Maresca had like, I mean, from the reports I heard, I mean, he was asking for a decent amount, like changing agents and stuff. That, I mean, that is pretty provocative. I'm not gonna lie, especially Jorge Mendes. That guy is a mercenary, you know. But like, and allegedly, Maresca went up to the ownership after last season and like asked for an extension, like a very big extension, and like I like if I was in Chelsea's like the ownership position there, I'd be like, well, no, but like let's take it a bit. It sounded like they were very dismissive in that instance, and that was absolutely wrong. Like it's just like, hey, we can back you, but yeah, we can let's live with this contract for a little longer. You just signed, but like, and then yeah. So Maresca, there was definitely he. It seems pretty obvious that he wanted to. He had a hand to play, and he played it. But the ownership is the real issue, and yeah, I think we're doomed for top four, maybe every year, and maybe like a small domestic trophy every year. Like maybe that's going to be the goal for the next decade with this ownership, and it is quite depressing. I hate it.
Yeah, it's tough. It actually is interesting though. The circumstances of the Amorim and the Maresca firing are
It's
kind of
really
similar.
similar.
Yeah, like they both talked shit about the ownership and their higher ups. They both honestly, Amorim, as far as United goes, I don't think he was great in the grand scheme of things. But as far as post Sir Alex Ferguson United, Amorim had them in a pretty good spot, like a pretty solid spot. I think there were issues with his system, obviously, and they were getting lucky with some of their wins, but he is so much better than the past 2 or 3 United managers that they've had, like Ten Hag, Rangnick,
I mean,
and
there was a time where Ten Hag actually looked sort of decent,
yeah,
but
I guess.
like
But
the
that,
last year or so made it real bad, and he just sucks. He's like not charismatic, which didn't help him, But I mean, he was getting some decent results though. Like, and it seems like he was building towards something. But then when he actually got the players he wanted, like it was just like, how did it get worse? Like it's
yeah,
just like yeah.
he wasn't good. I mean, yeah, but I don't know. Yeah, Southgate to United would be crazy. I like Rossinier like just as a guy, and I liked him when he was a player. But it does seem like it's not a great sign that he's like a hire from within. The ownership group loves him. Like it does feel like they are hiring him just to be a yes man for their own whims. And I don't think that's going to translate to like great on the field performance.
I mean,
I kind of wonder if that was not Southgate but Potter. I wonder if Potter like they wanted him to be a yes man as well, and that's
oh,
why it turned out
100%,
so like
100%.
shittily.
No, that's
And
been
I
the
feel like it
cycle.
could be another Potter type situation.
That has been the cycle ever since Tuchel was sacked. It's just like, oh, the hierarchy really loves this guy because they speak English pretty well. Like that's like pretty much like where like they're
Damn.
like decently charismatic, and that's where they even gave Lampard a shot. Like, come on, like
Yeah.
it's just, but
I
like
mean
there was
Lampard
like
cooking right now, to be fair.
yeah, I mean he's always welcome back maybe, but not under this ownership.
Yeah.
Under Roman he was cooking. Notice that,
True.
uh, no, it is the cycle. It's just like, oh, the hierarchy likes this person. They have no experience. It's because they could be taken advantage of, and even Poch, who I knew was soft, and like when he was in a position to actually negotiate something with the ownership, he couldn't get anything done. That's why he walked. And Maresca, it's the same deal. It's just like when he came in, I was just like, oh yeah, okay. Like he, I mean, he had less experience than Poch. He might be better than Poch. Well, he probably has a higher ceiling, maybe,
I think
but
he's
it's
better.
still hard to say. So, and then as soon as Maresca gets like some leverage because he's been meeting his goals, modest goals, yeah, if you ask me, but like goals nonetheless, and meeting them. Uh, and then yeah, as soon as he tries to be like, okay, I need some more say over the team, and then yeah, it just endangers the project for some reason. It's like, what the hell? And yeah, I was hearing that the medical team was having a lot of say over if players could play or not, and uh, I remember a couple of, like an episode or two ago, I was saying that like, oh, why isn't Palmer playing much? And I was sort of like putting it on Maresca, but I can't tell if that's like PR from either side. So it's like hard to say. But the thing I do know is that the owners suck, and I hate them. Ever since they sacked Tuchel, I was like, okay, these guys are not that serious, and that's why I was never that big of a fan of Maresca to begin with. It's just like they, yeah, it's like I tried to give Potter a chance, but it's just like they don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing, and they try to get involved in footballing matters they know nothing about, and it's really frustrating. I guess on the Amorim thing, I did find it funny that to the end, the British media was just like, "Oh, three at the like." They were like, "Oh, his system obviously had flaws, mostly due to the personnel." But the way people talked about it was like that three at the back was the issue. You know, it was like that's just a formation. I was like, it's not like do you think four at the back is an identity for a club? It's a
Right.
formation. Like it's just like there have been teams that have won the league with three at the back. You know,
For
or
sure.
whatever. You like,
Chelsea,
I guess. Yes.
namely so.
Yep.
But I
Uh,
do the Amorim system though with the two center mids. You need like literally Caicedo and like Baliba in order to do like you need
well,
two center
you need
mids.
one workhorse, and
Yeah,
like Bruno is a workhorse of a certain degree, but he's like not disciplined enough. He'll
yeah,
just do
and
whatever.
then well also like I think he was all right, but then like you pair him with a slow Casemiro or like someone who's
Yeah,
shit like
Agarte is
Ugarte,
terrible.
like
Yeah.
yeah, like it's not gonna be good. You need like two amazing midfielders for it to work, who are also super physically capable. Loki like Soboslai and Caicedo in that midfield too with Amorim could be
Yes.
really sick. But yeah, that's well, that is FPL right there. That'd be fun to build out a fantasy team. Um, but yeah, I think that it's really like a 3-5 or 3-4-3 specifically is like just a tough formation, especially for the Prem. Not the three at the back specifically, but just because you have these wing backs, you have overloaded attack, but like once you get countered on, you there are just holes in your defense and in your pressing and stuff. Um, but yeah, also imagine Maresca. He is now a client of. I'm blanking on that guy's name. Oh,
Mendes.
Mendes.
Yeah.
So Maresca to Wolves, Rob Edwards
To
to
Chelsea.
United, to Chelsea. Oh yeah, Rob Edwards to United, Amorim to Chelsea, Maresca to West Ham, Nuno to no. I'm just imagine just like
Yes.
it keeps on. Pep Guardiola out. Actually, we would bring in Maresca. Yeah, there could be some chess pieces falling. Mostly as a joke, but I do think yeah, it'll be very interesting to see who gets brought in for which team. I think I don't know if there's any FBL learnings to take away from all this. I feel like if Southgate comes in for United, their attack will be bad because he's just like at least in from what I remember with his England teams, they could never score goals. Like they would always win. If they won, it would be like 1-0.
Talk about three
Um,
at the back.
yeah, yeah,
Didn't
he's a three at the
Southgate play
back guy
that?
too.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be interesting. That would be really funny if they brought in another three at the back manager. Um, After all of the media, I mean, it wouldn't. I guess the personnel is like not that bad for it. It's somewhat catered towards it, but
I mean, like, well, like what I think what Amorim maybe could have done was gotten away with the cheeky, like, it looks like 4 at the back, but invert the fullback.
Yeah.
Then you get a 3-4-3 really easily. It's like,
Yes, like the Cancelo Pep lineups where
Mhm.
Cancelo would like play basically another defensive midfielder. By the way, apparently Cancelo to Barca is on. He's coming back, which is hilarious.
Barcelona.
Yeah. I mean, that's that's just so funny. Um, all right. I guess we could look at some of the fixtures, although we're at an hour mark.
Yeah, we could do some
Um,
key fixtures.
let's take a
Some
look. Oh, I'm not
key-
sharing my screen anymore, so I'm gonna have to do that again. Okay. So yeah, the fixture that got Amorim fired, the 1-1 versus Leeds. But let's go back because we had some Saturday fixtures. I feel like
Are you
all right,
sharing?
Villa did deserve to win. I feel like 3-1 was flattering. I'm
Are
not
you?
sharing my screen.
Yeah.
Good call. Um, like I think that this game was closer than it looked. John Victor sort of had a stinker, honestly. He came out of net. Yeah, oh yeah, he also got hooked, but he got injured. But yeah, he came out of net and was just in no man's land for the third goal. And I think that was also the play that he got injured on. And yeah, like I don't know, the second goal was not really his fault. I forget how the first goal was scored. Oh yeah, it was like Ollie Watkins. But yeah, I think that it was a bit lucky for Villa to win 3-1, as it usually is with them. And I thought, yeah, Tielemans actually did look pretty good, and McGinn, right wing McGinn, cooked.
McGinn is such a baller.
He's sick. Yeah, they were benching him for a while. What's his name? Unai was, and I was surprised about that. I don't think he played a couple of games, or he was coming off the bench, but he deserves to start. Yeah, honestly, not much to say about the other three games. I don't know if you have any thoughts or wanted to dive in on any of them.
I mean, Arsenal. Uh,
This is actually crazy. I did not realize these were the stats.
not like
Wild.
Bournemouth did not play that poorly. That's for sure.
Bournemouth out XG'd them.
Yeah, like, and I know you said Semenyo looked sort of bad. I mean, like that's the thing. I mean, Semenyo, I guess when he's not really, like when he's not super involved, sometimes he does look like he doesn't try hard enough, I guess. But also his yellow in that match,
Very
soft
soft.
yellow.
Very soft. He barely touched the guy, and then it was
Mhm.
Hincapié. He like barely touched Hincapié.
Yeah, it was like a
went
very
flying.
like modest trip, but like it wasn't intentional. Like, it was just like what? It was just like
Yeah.
I feel like he tried to sort of get out of the way, but was like not. Whatever. Madueke, pretty typical Noni performance. Looked good in the first 30 minutes and then ghosted. And I gotta say, Jimenez. It sucks he hasn't gotten as many returns, but he'd be sick as an FPL asset if he was to get the odd assist every now and then. But yeah.
Totally. I like him a lot. He was really good at Milan. I think like actually he's only 20. Next season he's gonna be him.
Yep.
Especially if Bournemouth can just like shore things up a little bit. This Hill and Senesi defensive partnership is not ideal, even though Hill actually played pretty well. I feel like Hill is like a legit NPC. Like he'll come into this squad. He's never been bad for
regen.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a what's his name? Zabarni regen. No, realistically, he's like a Lloyd Kelly regen.
Oh, you hate
The
to see it.
Juventus Don. But
Oh,
yeah, I agree.
what happened to Diakite?
I think he was injured.
Because he was great.
Oh, he just didn't play. He actually had a stinker in the game before this, so maybe that's why he got rested in the Chelsea. Oh no, yeah, it was I think the Brentford game. He got hooked
got
at
hooked.
halftime because they were just not playing well.
That's right.
I mean, also they started Adam Smith, so I don't know what to expect. You're starting the father of economics.
Yeah.
It's not great.
Yeah, tell me how that's going.
Yeah, economics not going well.
Down. The line is down, if you ask me.
But yeah. Oh yeah, surprising. Hill Dickinson, not the fortress that I had been saying it was, sadly. But awesome. I didn't have any Everton assets other than Dingleberry Hall, who is just injured for who knows how long.
That's been another. That was another AFCON transfer whiff. Like both
That
of
was
us
so
did
bad.
that.
So bad. Pagata hasn't even been good, but he would have cleared Dingleberry
Oh.
Hall by a lot.
At least he could play him.
He could. Yeah, he scored. He played. He has scored a goal and he's played. I think he actually had a goal and an assist in the last game. So, but honestly, yeah, Pagata is still not great. So, not the most mad about it. I know. I saw some content creator had Lewis Potter, which is kind of a sick pick, but he doesn't really play. And he didn't start this game, which actually, yeah, I mean he didn't get any returns and he didn't start. So I think I like Collins as an FBL asset. I actually think he's pretty solid. And I like Vandenberg too, but I think he's a rotation risk now. So not the best. I think Collins is a solid. He got a goal and an assist. Damn. Yeah, I think I like Collins.
He's sort of slabhead-esque.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's a big dude. He's a set piece threat. I wonder if he gets DEFCONs. I would kind of imagine he does.
I feel like he does.
He's like the way that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he got 10. Or wait, I thought that was. Oh, he only got 9 DEFCONs. Yeah, Iyer. Interesting. But all
I feel
right.
like Collins has definitely got some DEFCONs before, but the same with Vandenberg. I mean,
Brentford
just
Vandenberg was
depended on.
awesome for them. Yeah. He used to get DEFCONs every time he played, but I think he's fallen out of the rotation. Speaking of semi-automated offsides, I still don't understand how I think it was the second, maybe the third. No, it was the second. The second Thiago goal was not offsides. I'm not mad about it, but Shade was like, it looked to me like he was so obviously offsides that they had to call it back. But it was him and O'Brien, and I guess they said that they were online, but I couldn't see it. It looked off to me. The lines were also very extreme. The lines were very curved, so it could have been the angle, like we were talking about. Like sometimes the angle is just crazy for the cameras. But yeah, he looked off to me. But I'll take it. I'll take the haul.
I'm gonna watch this goal.
What's that?
I'm gonna watch this goal. The second Igor goal.
The second Igor goal. Shade.
He did.
He looks so
initially.
off.
Yeah.
It looks like a no doubt offside. Honestly,
they were right next to each other. Yeah. What? So weird.
I don't understand it. I mean, like I said, I'll take it, but I don't get it. But yeah, Brentford are good. Brentford are actually good. I don't know.
Some people had them going down.
Yeah, I did. I thought they were going to be bad. I'll take all the flack for that. They're in 7th now. They could leapfrog United. Both have easy fixtures, to be fair. Yeah, they could even leapfrog Chelsea. Who knows?
Nothing less than what we deserve. Truly.
Yeah. Um. What was the manager was like the U21s guy for Chelsea.
Yeah.
He was a very British looking lad. For real.
He's
He had like
the
a
most
great
Liam looking guy.
Yeah, Liam. Well, it's Liam to Liam. They've got Liam Senior coming in too.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Um,
Oh no, it's
but yeah,
Callum. His name is
Callum.
Callum.
Yeah. Actually, we could see it right here. Yeah, Callum McFarlane. Oh yeah, like this. That's a
What a
Callum
bloke.
McFarlane right
Bloke
there.
of the week.
Honestly, yeah, bloke of the week for sure. He's honestly sick. I feel like some team should hire him. He looks sick. Just for the look alone, he's like Rob Edwards if Rob Edwards was like cooler on it. Like,
Yeah, if you went to the pub every now
yeah,
and
if
then.
Rob Edwards was actually a bloke.
Yeah.
But yeah, um, yeah, Palace are just it's rough. I mean, it is Newcastle. It was at St James's Park, which is it's tough to come into St James's Park and to win. But they've now fallen all the way to 14th, which is crazy. They have all red pretty much on their what's it called? Like the form.
Form table. Yeah.
And -1 goal difference. They conceded a goal more. They're one of the lowest scoring teams in the entire league, honestly. It's Sunderland, it's them, it's Everton, and then it's like the teams that stink. So it's not ideal. Yeah, I mean, I think that they just need Munoz and Richards to come back, and also probably Sarr, and they might just be bad until then.
Well, I mean, maybe Brennan Johnson cooks.
Yeah, he has actually. This was a weird article. It was like on it was FPL Scout posted it, and it was like the 4 players that you should transfer in for this game week, and it was Igor Thiago. Wait, I need to actually. It was the weirdest. It was weird. Oh god, it's making me log in. What the heck? Oh, because I went to the wrong page. All right. I think I was looking at fantasy. Oh yeah, wait, the scout. Yes, the game week 21 transfer radar. Oh, it's making me sign in. All right, I'll sign in and then I'll share my screen. What the heck?
I'm not getting Brennan Johnson. I don't care what the radar says.
Yeah,
Like that's.
I think that all these guys, you got to bring them all in. Take a big hit. Yeah, take a big hit and bring in Brennan Johnson, Ollie Watkins, Igor Thiago, and Harvey Barnes. It's gonna save the season right there.
That's like, there's obviously sort of an exception here, I guess, but that's Brexit ball. That's a Brexit ball lineup. Like you got the there's
that is crazy
Brexit, but then there's Brazilian exit. Brexit.
Yeah, who did Igor Thiago vote for? I'm gonna need to see.
Yeah.
Is he a Lulo guy or is he Team Richarlison?
Yeah.
What was the other guy's name again? I forget.
Bolsonaro.
Bolsonaro. Yeah.
Lula.
Yeah. Who knows? I mean, yeah. I don't mind
Bolsonaro.
Watkins. What's that?
We should kidnap Bolsonaro.
Yeah.
Actually, that's not really necessary. He's just gonna
he's gone.
Expire on his own.
Him and Trump would be like, we get along really well. And Trump would be like, all right, I'm gonna make you in charge of Brazil next. Ollie Watkins. I don't know. Yeah, we don't need to keep on looking at this article. It's not, I just thought it was funny. Malik Chow. I like Malik Chow a lot. I really debated bringing in Malik Chow over Diogo Dallo, or like instead of Diogo Dallo for Chris Richards, and that was clearly the right decision. I think this is his second straight haul, and yeah, it's tough.
Well, I think I don't know, like Dallo. I mean, yeah, I just don't want to touch United, but So like,
No way. Yeah.
but I don't think his TR is gonna his returns are gonna last too long. Newcastle are just sort of broken, like, and they were at home against a bad Palace team. Like, okay, they'll win, but
Yeah. Oh yeah. Although I guess like yeah, the recent games aren't good. I forgot. He maybe he got DEFCONs in some of these, but no clean sheet. Conceded, lost and conceded a goal.
mm-hmm.
2 goals conceded. No clean sheet. No clean sheet. Yeah. So yeah, actually, it wasn't that much worse. And who knows? Maybe Southgate will have Dallo absolutely buzzing like he does with Luke Shaw.
Yeah, Luke Shaw will love it when Southgate comes.
Yeah, Luke Shaw. He's like, no more center back, Luke Shaw. You're back as a left back, and you're going to be our leading scorer now.
You're going to be extra useless.
Yeah. It is funny, like, yeah, Southgate, I remember, loved Luke Shaw and would just always play him. Oh yeah, I forgot about this game. This game was funny.
I forget about every Spurs game. Interesting.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, it's very, very forgettable. It was also like, yeah, just looking at the stats, boring. But Brian Broby is like kind of a beast, I've got to say. Not really a fantasy.
Yeah, that finish was so sick.
Yeah, smashed it home. He also like, I just like how physical he is. Like last game, he took out Ruben Diaz, and this game he was just like up for it against Van de Ven and Romero. Like he was not taking any of their shit, and I like that. I feel like that's good for a striker.
Yeah,
Ansel Lefebvre. Oh, what'd you say? Sorry.
Ben Davies, a blast from the past.
Yeah, I can't believe, like, yeah, this, he's only 32. That's crazy, actually. But yeah, Thomas Frank is really grasping at straws, starting Ben Davies.
When Frank got sacked, it's Ben Davies is going to be player manager. It's going to
that would be awesome. Rock. Yeah, they need it for sure. Yeah, they just have a weird team. I don't know. The squad's
not
weird.
A good one.
Yeah, it's not good. Honestly, like I feel like like Thomas Frank I don't think is great, but I also think that they just have a weak squad. Like just
yeah.
And especially now they like if Kudus and Odebear are both injured, they might legitimately be in like a bit of an injury crisis because yeah, they had to bring on Dane Scarlett. They do have some guys on AFCON duty that are going to be coming back, but
Suma, oh my god.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that guy in ages.
He didn't play.
He's busy doing whippets, I heard.
Yeah. He literally, he's been on the team, but he just hasn't played this entire season.
I know.
It's pretty crazy.
It's crazy.
He has not played since August. And he's playing for Mali right now.
Yep.
He played 2 days ago versus Tunisia. Yeah, weird. And then yeah, I think Kulishevsky is like he tore his ACL, I think, but he's finally coming back. Oh yeah, he did tear his ACL because I don't know if you remember this. When he tore his ACL, he posted a picture mid-surgery of like the open wound of his knee being operated on.
Brother.
It was so weird. Yeah.
That's a sick Scandinavian activity.
Yeah. Honestly though, like, yeah, I don't know. It's not like that's not even Swedish. It's like I work with some Swedes and they wouldn't even do that.
Sicko.
Then maybe he's like I don't know, into like the whole raw milk, like how Holland was like the Scandinavian stuff. Like he's like pour some raw milk in there and it'll heal up. No,
it'll help my bones.
I need all that bacteria in my open wound.
Yeah.
So they need Solanke back. Actually, that's the actual. Yeah, so Blanky. He's been out. It's funny. I remember at the start of the season, like I thought he might be a solid FPL asset, and I almost had him in my team.
He was.
I guess he was just returning from an injury, and then he got injured again. But all right, I think hot take. Actually, no, I don't even think that this is true. I want it to be true. At one point in the season, I want Solanke to become a good FPL asset again. And I think he could. He's like such a Thomas Frank style of striker.
Yeah,
But
maybe.
I just, I don't know. He like, his injuries might have just caught up to him. He was low-key always super injury prone. Arthur Masawaku, apparently he's leaving. It's kind of sad. I always rated him. But he just didn't really play.
Wait, was he on West Ham before?
Yes. Yeah, West Ham, Besiktas, back to the Prem, but he only played 4 games for Sunderland. Oh yeah, he's at AFCON now, probably. Yeah, he is.
Yep.
All right. Wait. Oh yeah. I guess we kind of talked about this. This game just sucked. City honestly did not look good. We didn't deserve to win. The draw was earned, even though the goal was a little bit fluky. It was just like scuffed. But
So scuffed.
but I mean, I don't know. It was deserved. Like we weren't playing well. Our attack wasn't getting anything, and then with no center backs, the way we were defending was just pretty lackadaisical. It seemed like we were going. I you just feel it. Like as someone who's been a City fan for this long and seen us collapse, you can just kind of feel it sometimes, and I could just feel it. But yeah, it was tough. Yeah, what did you think about how Chelsea lined up? I mean, Palmer played 90, so that was something. But yeah, the Callum McChad.
Well, the first half from us was really bad. Then the second half from City was really bad. So it was, yeah, I think it sort of goes. I mean, a lot of the coverage I've seen of this match was like, oh, a resilient Chelsea put out a point. And it's just like, nah, City let us come on to them in the second half. And in the first half, we probably should have been down by 2 or 3. So it was a weaselly point. It was not resilient. It was weaselly. And yeah, I mean, I don't really feel much about it, to be honest. Well, I hate that we helped Arsenal, to be honest. That's the biggest downside of this result.
Yeah.
I'm okay, like, taking the L because we sort of deserve it, and also just to help Arsenal with the bottle. But
Yeah. You helped Arsenal with honestly the biggest way you helped Arsenal was the injuries. The center back injuries are killer for sure.
yeah.
But Robert Sanchez not starting and not even being in the squad was kind of surprising.
Allegedly, he was injured, but I do
Okay.
think it was a Maresca thing. I do
Like
have
Maresca
a
liked it.
suspicion. Maresca, it was a Sanchez believer. No one
I
believed
mean, he
in
was
him.
good. He's one of the best goalkeepers in the Prem, I thought.
Yeah, and like that's what, like when also Fofana allegedly woke up sick to that day. I'm like, I think they both were like, and Maresca both believed in them a lot. Like it's sort of, I think the Maresca leaving impacts them a lot, and also Cucurella
Yeah.
whenever he comes back. It's like those are 3 guys that Chelsea fans really hated. I never really hated them.
Cucurella is good.
Like, yeah, I've always thought Cucurella was good. I always thought Sanchez was overhated. And Wes, I mean, I always thought he could be good. His injuries have ruined him, but he has had a actually decent season for once, which has been heartwarming. But because Trev and Wes are probably our best center back pairing. If Koval's in the picture, Wes is not. But Fana's really fought for his spot, and sometimes even playing better than Trev, which I'm Trev's biggest defender. So those players I feel like might react poorly to the situation.
Yeah. Badiashile back in the lineup.
I mean, when I saw him, like he's a player I used to feel better about, but now I think he's running out. I mean, injuries have also hurt his progression a lot too,
Yeah.
but he is starting to get on my nerves, to be honest.
And then maybe Disasi will come back into the fold.
My God. Well, that's one thing I don't miss about Poch. Maybe it was an ownership thing. Like they were just like, you have to play Disasi. You have to play Disasi. Disasi sucks. I don't like.
Yeah,
I don't like
he's cooking for the U21s. 7 point. Oh, he only played 72 minutes. That's wild.
Bomb squad.
Wait, what? Yeah, Reading to U21, November 8th. That's the last game he played. That's wild. All right, he just must be bad. He wasn't even getting playing time at
I mean, he
Villa.
wasn't even that good at Villa last year.
Yeah.
Like he had like a decent start, but then like fell off, and then Emery wouldn't play him. So it was just like
Disastry, as I like to call him.
he is just disastrous.
But yeah, all right. That'll be it. I don't think we're gonna do another pod before the weekend games.
Yeah.
But yeah, it should be interesting. Oh well, I forgot. It's cup. It's cup games. This is actually gonna be good. We need this to rest players, and if we lose, then so be it. That'd be funny.
Pep, you're next.
Yeah. Who did they beat? Oh, all right. They pulled out some good wins. Wait, no. This is in their league. I forgot
The
to move it
championship?
down. Yeah. Were they the ones who beat United?
That was Grimsby.
Oh yeah, Grimsby Town. Actually, yeah, you could look at or maybe not. You used to be able to look at like the last fixtures in the cup. But yeah, I actually kind of want to figure out who they played. Oh, Wickham. All right. Yeah, the Akinfenwa's old club. We need to get revenge on them
Wickham
for that.
or Wycombe?
That's a good question. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, this is just sad. Doubtful. It's gonna be sold. Doubtful.
Blobby.
Yeah, Blob to Dortmund.
Don't.
Or actually,
Chelsea.
I saw this on Reddit.
Blob to Chelsea.
Apparently, Palace like Bob.
That'd be
And
sick.
so a
Sick.
Palace swap. Mark Gay for Blob and like 10 to
I mean, that's not a fair
mil.
swap, but
For who? For yeah, I guess like, but they're about to lose Gay for free. So if we just say, hey, we'll give you this guy who was not getting in our squad, and we need Mark Gay right now, could happen.
that, yeah. I mean, if Glasner's, I mean, I guess I could still get something for him. Yeah, but it's just, I feel like they are sort of just going scorched earth with the Gahey stuff. It's just like I think they just want to keep him till the end of the season, to be honest. So
It does seem like it. This is in like the Man City like threads, so it's obviously there's some Homer bias, but people are saying that they want to get something for Gahey and not for him to
it
go
does
on a
make
free.
sense.
So
But like Glasner was like, I will
I'm
freaking
leaving.
leave. Yeah, it's like
but he might. I mean, maybe they should fire him. I don't know. They're in 14th place. He's expendable.
he hasn't been supported.
Yeah,
I mean, I think
also
he-
they have a
I mean,
really
the only reason
tough
why
injuries.
I think he did that is because they didn't get freaking a replacement, and it's just like, okay, you're just gonna leave me with nothing. Screw you. Like,
Yeah.
So like, I think he had every right to. It's not just like, oh, he wants to keep his like. He's not being like greedy or whatever. He's just like, I will like we're gonna actually go down if they let go of Gahey, and they.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think they're going down this season, but like if they didn't have Gahey, they
They
could have
could.
been possible.
He scored a lot of their goals, and honestly,
Yes.
yeah, they're 13 points off. That's not they're
Oh,
yeah
they're safe. They're not
They're
going,
safe.
but like, yeah, if they didn't have such a hot start, it'd be
Yeah,
different.
they would be in a tough spot. I also forgot. Wow, I forgot that West Ham are in the relegation zone right now. For some reason, I thought they were like hovering up here, and Leeds was in their spot.
Well,
But
Nuno
yeah,
had them cooking for a bit, but Leeds have just been on a crazy run.
Leeds
Yeah.
are good. I think I like their attack a lot. They can score. Like I mean, I don't know, 26 goals isn't anything amazing, but the Fark attack. When they're passing the ball well, it's nice. Got to give him credit. The fart attack. That's it's
First as
special.
tragedy, second as Fark.
They go and they fart on the other team, and it helps. Let's see. Not yeah. I don't know. I'm like 4 in a row losses for Forrest. Like I don't know if Dutch has it anymore. He might have lost the torch.
Yeah,
The spark.
Deitch is Dutch now. Yeah,
Dutch. I said Dutch. Yeah. Dutch.
He's not British anymore. He's Dutch.
Dutch
Yeah,
Vanderloo.
well, yeah. I mean, I thought their defense turned a corner. They did not. So that's sort of tough. I mean, I think they'll
did
still
seem
survive.
like they should survive. I mean, the bottom 3 are like quite dire, and it feels like no one is like taking us like. It would be kind of surprising if Burnley or West Ham or even Wolves, as much as I was like, they looked all right. They would need a lot. Like they would need to win. Like they need to win more than one game.
The most inspiring run of all time.
But, yeah, I mean, it would be sick. They sort of did this last year. So
I still think Leeds are in danger of sliding down potentially, but we'll see. I like Nuno. I mean, Nuno's got to do something, right? He's got.
Yeah.
He can. You think he could get like 12 points by the end of the season?
I mean, it just seems dire. And the guys, they made some signings, and I don't know. They signed Tati Castellanos, who's like a former MLS. Like he was good in the MLS for NYCFC, and then he was playing for Lazio. And that like they just signed some random guys. It feels random. I think Pablo Felipe, who I guess was playing in Brazil and doing pretty well. But yeah, it's just strange. I don't know what they're gonna do. Nuno worried about relegation, but not thinking about West Ham future.
I know. I saw that headline.
That's a bad headline.
Like, that's hilarious.
That means that he's already out the door, and he thinks they're getting relegated. That's tough. These are all wow. This is crazy insights. 41 goals conceded, the worst since the 1960s. The 9 matches first since they got relegated, and then Areola leads the league in saves per match, which is definitely like backhandedly like they are just conceding a lot of shots.
100%.
So yeah, that's tough. We'll see. This is just a crazy lineup too. I mean, Callum Wilson, 34 years old, 33.
In the year 2026.
Scarles. This guy Scarles. Oh, all right, he's young. I was like, why is this guy starting? But
Ollie Scarles? You
is that
haven't
his
heard?
name? Yeah. Ollie Scarles, 15 mil, Academy product. All right. I mean, he's played 90 minutes in their last 3 games, so he hasn't even been bad, actually. He had an 8.0 and a 2-0 loss. It's kind of crazy. But all right. I guess that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully these next couple of weeks bring everybody some FPL joy. It's time. 2026, we're turning it around. It's gonna be good for FPL. It's gonna be a good year. Hopefully, and yeah, Daichi is about to turn it around. That's the 2026
Daichi,
good
Nuno,
vibes.
Fark will revert
Yeah.
to the ass.
Yeah, Mark is gonna be the championship Don that was promised. He's gonna go back to the championship, and he's going to be awesome again.
Yep, he lives there. He loves it.
He's a pro. But all right. Thanks for listening. Forgot to mention, you can find us at Utter Bloke Nonsense on YouTube. We're going live on YouTube, and you can find us on Instagram and on TikTok as well. I made a TikTok post. I don't think it got any likes, but I thought it was pretty funny. It was the Danny Welbeck having every single flag on him possible in Thought Mob. But yeah, I'm gonna try to think of more content because we got to keep those channels buzzy. But yeah, thanks for listening, and Daichi, play us out.
Title fight? Get in there! Get in there! You beauty! Come on, you! Love that from you. I didn't say it. No headlines. I did not say we're in a title fight. The media said that we were in a title fight.